designer and manufacturer, when I hear how appreciative people are, it's the reason why I'm here.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
We're going to go ahead. We're going to get things started, and we are also on Facebook Live, so we would love to hear from you and get social with you.
Yeah,
if you
perfect.
have Facebook, just hit HSN and Live, and you can ask us any questions, make any comments.
Right, and I say that's the best way to ask us a question, and we'll answer it, because staying on the line sometimes takes a long time.
Yeah. Okay, Anthony, we're starting with precious noble sterling silver. I love this. If you want to talk about a perfect every single day piece, it just shimmers, it catches every bit of light in the room. Now you're actually getting 8 individual chains that come together to make this bracelet, and this will fit everybody. And then look what Anthony did. Leave it to Anthony. Not only is he giving us the bolo closure, so it's easy to get into and easy to get out of, but the little crosses at the bottom.
Well, you know what I noticed seeing these on a lot of the celebrities? The little dangles seem to be the most predominant piece that you see, and I love the way it hangs, so it makes the bracelet more beautiful. So what better place than to put those crosses?
Okay, and you were saying to me, you said, I will always now probably use
the bolo.
Yeah.
Well, because it is such a fashionable look. Look at the bracelet that's right above that. That's coming up in a little while. But this is how you're supposed to wear bolos. You know, one of the things that I try to do constantly is think of who is the buyer, how old is she, how much will she like this, and is it in style, and is it in line with our true beliefs, and that is helping you build a wardrobe to make you look special and to make you feel special. And that's exactly what this piece does, because this is a small enhancement, but when you put it on, watch how you feel and see how you look.
Well, and all of your pieces come with a lifetime warranty, which that has always been the most impressive thing to me, because you can go out there and for jewelry, and especially when we're talking about precious, noble metal, which sterling silver is, real fine jewelry.
Well, these come from Italy.
Yeah.
So these are made in our Italian factory, and you know, our #1 goal is always to make pieces that look beautiful, that wear properly. You know, first rule of thumb, if it's not a piece that's gonna make the wearer feel comfortable, I'm not making it. Second rule of thumb, if it's not going to last a lifetime, I won't sell it. So we're helping you create a wardrobe for the future. You know, jewelry is not like